Buckingham Palace, a bastion of tradition, elegance, and secrecy, has long stood as the emblem of British royalty. It is a place where the weight of history hangs in the air, and where whispers of power shifts ripple through the marble halls. But behind its imposing walls, a storm has been brewing, and at the center of this maelstrom is none other than Catherine, Princess of Wales. For years, the British royal family has been at the epicenter of global fascination, its members constantly under scrutiny, and its every move followed by millions. But as the monarchy moves into a new era, there is one name that has captivated the world in a way few expected: Kate Middleton. Once a humble commoner from a middle-class family, she now stands as one of the most influential figures within the royal family. But her rise to prominence has not been without controversy. Inside the palace, insiders are whispering about a dramatic shift that no one could have foreseen, a shift that has left Queen Camilla rattled and the very foundations of the monarchy shaken. The question that everyone is asking: what happened behind closed palace doors that sent shockwaves through the corridors of power? Was this a well-planned, calculated move by Kate, or was it a spontaneous power play that took the royal family by surprise? Kate's journey from commoner to royal icon, a fairy tale turned power struggle. Before Kate Middleton became a household name and the Duchess of Cambridge, she lived an ordinary life, one far removed from the palaces and tiaras she would later come to know. Born into a family that worked hard to build a successful party supply business, Kate's upbringing was far from royal. Her father, Michael Middleton, worked as a flight dispatcher, and her mother, Carol, was a former flight attendant. Yet, despite her modest beginnings, Kate attended some of the finest schools in the country and later enrolled at the prestigious University of St Andrews in Scotland. It was here that fate intervened in the most dramatic way possible. Among her classmates was Prince William, the future King of England. Their connection was immediate, and what began as a friendship soon blossomed into a whirlwind romance. By 2010, after years of dating and building a deep, genuine bond, Prince William proposed with a sapphire engagement ring that had once belonged to his late mother, Princess Diana. The world watched, entranced, as this ordinary young woman transformed into a royal figure. Their wedding in 2011 was nothing short of a modern fairy tale, with millions across the globe watching as Kate walked down the aisle. But as she entered royal life, it quickly became clear that this was not a life of luxury and ease. The pressures of public life weighed heavily on her shoulders, as she faced the scrutiny of both the media and the monarchy itself. While many royal figures had struggled with public expectations, Kate embraced the challenge. She threw herself into her royal duties, always maintaining a calm composure and an aura of grace. She was determined to use her position not just for herself, but for causes she cared about deeply. She became a tireless advocate for mental health awareness, co-founding the Heads Together campaign with Prince William and Prince Harry, aiming to break the stigma surrounding mental health. In a family where personal struggles had often been hidden behind closed doors, Kate brought a breath of fresh air with her openness and warmth. Yet, as Kate's influence within the royal family grew, so did the tensions. Royal life had always been about unity, tradition, and preserving the power structure. But with Kate rising in popularity, many began to question, was the monarchy's future really in the hands of Queen Camilla, or was the true face of the monarchy shifting before their very eyes? Camilla's path to becoming queen consort was anything but simple. Once considered the villain in the story of Charles's first marriage, Camilla had spent years working hard to reshape her image. Through charitable work and by proving her loyalty to her husband, King Charles III, Camilla slowly but surely gained acceptance within the royal family, and eventually, in the eyes of the British public. However, as Kate's popularity soared, an undeniable tension began to emerge. The once steadfast queen consort found herself overshadowed by Kate's effortless charm and her growing presence in the public eye. The comparison between the two women became unavoidable. While Camilla had worked for years to earn her place in the royal family, Kate's rise seemed almost inevitable. Royal insiders began to notice subtle, but telling signs of discomfort between the two women. Body language experts noted moments of distance, glances exchanged only out of obligation, and a certain coldness that had never been there before. Was there a rivalry brewing between the two women, or was it merely a reflection of the power struggles within the monarchy? Camilla had earned her place at the top of the royal family, but Kate was slowly, but surely, proving to be the future of the monarchy. As Kate's presence in the royal family became more prominent, whispers began to circulate of a quiet power struggle, one that threatened to disrupt the very balance of power at Buckingham Palace. The coronation of King Charles III, the defining moment. The coronation of King Charles III was meant to be the culmination of decades of preparation, a moment of immense significance for the monarchy. Camilla, long known as the wife of Charles, was finally to be crowned queen consort in a grand ceremony that would solidify her status within the royal family. The public was excited, and the monarchy stood united in its tradition and continuity. But as the ceremony unfolded, it became clear that the attention was not solely on the new king and queen consort. Instead, all eyes were increasingly drawn to Kate. Her poise, grace, and effortless charm made her the true star of the day. The cameras couldn't help but linger on her, capturing her every move as she engaged with the public and royal guests. It was supposed to be Camilla's moment, but the public's focus was on Kate. Behind closed doors, the coronation was a much more complicated affair. Insiders revealed that while Camilla was crowned queen consort, it was Kate who had garnered the majority of the public's admiration. It was a situation that no one had anticipated, and it further fueled the rumors of a growing rift within the royal family. Was this a sign of things to come? Was the monarchy quietly preparing for a shift in power? Kate's bold move, a sign of changing times. For years, Kate Middleton had been careful in her royal duties. Always poised, always measured, she had worked tirelessly behind the scenes to solidify her role within the royal family. Her public appearances had been calculated, her charitable endeavors genuine, but always in the background. However, when the time came, Kate knew how to make her presence known, and she did so with a move that left Buckingham Palace in shock. Camilla had long been at the helm of one of the royal family's most prestigious charity events. It was an event that allowed her to connect with influential figures, politicians, and world leaders, all while maintaining her presence as queen consort. For years, this event had been her territory, until Kate made a bold decision to take over. At first, the move seemed innocent enough. Kate's presence at the event was expected. But as the night unfolded, it became apparent that Kate wasn't merely attending, she was leading. The spotlight was no longer on Camilla, it was firmly placed on Kate. By stepping into this role, Kate made a statement. She was ready to take on responsibilities that had traditionally been reserved for senior royals. She wasn't just a figurehead anymore, she was asserting her place as the future of the monarchy. The reaction was swift and dramatic. The public showered Kate with praise for her leadership and her ability to modernize the royal family's role in the 21st century. But behind the gilded doors of Buckingham Palace, the situation was more complex. Camilla, who had worked tirelessly to build her reputation, found herself overshadowed once again. The quiet power struggle between the two women had erupted into the open, and it was clear that this was just the beginning. The future of the monarchy. Is this the dawn of a new era? Kate's bold move has left many wondering, what does the future hold for the monarchy? Is Kate the true queen of the future, the one who will lead the royal family into a new era of modernization and accessibility? Or is this just the beginning of a quiet, but intense power struggle that will play out behind palace doors for years to come? With Camilla still in the picture, the question of succession remains more complicated than ever. Will the queen consort quietly accept her diminished role, or will she fight to maintain her influence? One thing is clear, the monarchy is changing, and Kate Middleton is no longer content to stay in the background. She is shaping the future of the royal family, whether Buckingham Palace is ready or not. What do you think? Is Kate's rise a natural evolution of the monarchy, or is it the beginning of a silent power struggle that could shake the royal family to its core? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling updates on the ever-evolving world of royalty.